My production company is called Little Devils Productions. This is because of the genre it will mainly make, and it sort of acts as a warning to the audience that you know, it's going to be horror films, it's going to get you on the edge of your seat kind of thing. Because Little Devils is like horror, and like it's like the devil sort of inspired the films himself. The logo also is part of the link between the genre and the company producing them. It's sort of like a hand, like a forensic hand, and the red writing. Red writing symbolises blood, which is always common in horror films. And the hand is sort of, it's black, so it's sort of mysterious, you don't know who it is, which also links with the film. The role of a production company means it's directly responsible for fundraising for the production. It can accomplish this with a partner or private investor even. There we go. It handles the budgeting, scheduling, scripting, hiring actors for the right roles. The resources like the props, the location release and stuff like that. The production itself, it handles the post-production, which is like the actual filming, paying for the props, all that kind of stuff. The distribution of the film, so like where it goes, who gets copies, stuff like that. And the marketing of the film, which is obviously important. You know, if you don't shout about the film's not going to go anywhere. You're not going to make any profit in the end. Normally production companies are owned or under contract from media conglomerates, film studio or motion picture companies. They act as the production company's partner to help the film distribute better, and obviously the production of the film's quality, stuff like that. I would like to think my film like mine would get picked up by small distributors like Screen Time Films, who distribute small indie horror films, which is similar to mine. They've done like Zombie Field, stuff like that, films that aren't big but they get their success and make their profit in the end. Screen Time Films tend to make films for the internet, which would be less costly, so it'd be, you know, if the film doesn't get enough fundraising, we can still market it to an audience. More effective as well, because most films are streamed on the internet now, and obviously to pay for a film to go to cinema, yeah, it's going to take a lot of money, and it'd be better if they're streamed onto the internet. People can watch it in the comfort of their own home, which more people prefer now. Not many people really go out to the cinema and stuff like that to watch films. Screen Time Film would be an ideal distributor for a film like mine, as I mainly do the original indie horror. It would give a film like Drifters more of a chance to become something and become something people watch and people think, well, you know, which might get the production company, Little Devils, more of a chance to make some more films and stuff like that. I'm guessing the money and funding would come from small time TV channels, or especially in the UK, stuff like that, like Channel 4 and Film 4, stuff like that. You know, small, they show films that don't really normally get picked up by the cinema, so online films like Netflix and stuff like that obviously stand more of a chance to go on to like Channel 4 and Film 4 and that, because they don't really get chance for screenplay on in big time things. Most titles in the film are like the major roles of the production of the film, and usually go in order of the key production and then the cast members and stuff like that. Mine reflects this quite well because I watched a couple of films and saw how they did theirs like that, and you know, most of them just use bold writing and stuff like that, so that's what I did. Obviously you got the executive producer, sort of overall kind of guy, you got the producer, then the director of photography, who wrote the story behind it, how did you get to that, who wrote it, and then you've got your writer, obviously, and your key cast members, so that would be like who the stars are, and obviously films like mine don't have star appeal in them, so they don't have a very big audience without star appeal in them, so yeah. Redemption Films produce and distribute similar films to mine, like Girl and Ecstasy. Redemption Films tend to take them viral instead of trying to flog them to a big blanket audience. They sort of focus on a small audience and make them want the film, which is what my would do. They normally take them straight to the streaming platforms, DVD, stuff like that. I mean, most people, when you're looking at a indie film, won't go to the cinema and watch it. They'll prefer to stream it through Netflix, the internet sites like that, or have it on a copy of a DVD. So